about it. So what's happening here is information from the web is being overlaid on our view of the reality around us. So whereas the Internet of Things is real world objects coming onto the Internet, what we have here with augmented reality is information from the Internet going out to meet, to be overlaid on our view of the real world. I think it was Guzman who mentioned the other day about Google goggles. So this is Google's version of the same technology. That was Apple technology that you just saw. But Google has similar technology. It's called Google Goggles. You can see the name in the top left-hand corner. This is an Android device. Similar idea, actually. It's being held up to the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, and it's able to identify that bridge and say, that's the Golden Gate Bridge, here's some information about it. Quote here from a few years ago now. Given a geocoded Wikipedia-like interface, it is possible to imagine the entire world annotated with histories. So if you had the right apps, the right software, you could hold up your mobile device and get information about anything that you were looking at. And it's not just a case that, official providers of information can put this stuff out there. Very much like Wikipedia, anyone can add their notes, anyone can add their comments, their photos, their videos, whatever it might be. So we can all be part of annotating the reality that we see around us. Some really interesting applications for language education, of course. As you're going around with these devices, you're getting information about what you're looking at, but also you can have language students adding comments, adding text, adding audio recordings, adding videos, whatever it might be, to different places. So some interesting applications will come up there. Now, we also looked at this example the other day. This is a projection into the future. This is not commercially available yet, but this is someone holding up a mock-up of an iPhone to the street scene. Up pops the lunch menu for the store they're standing outside of, maybe the opening hours for the shop next door. Now, that information is actually already available with what we call geosocial networks, so things like Foursquare and Yelp, you might have come across these. Facebook Places works in a kind of similar way, but most of these don't yet have this augmented reality interface. What's going to be new, though, in the next few years is this type of information, where you have a link to this person's blog or a link to that person's Twitter feeds. So in other words, what's happening is an app like this is identifying not just places, not just things, but people. So this depends on facial recognition technology. I mentioned the other day this has been demonstrated in a laboratory situation. The technology does need a bit more work. Obviously the legal side of things needs a lot more work. But let me show you a short video. This is from a Swedish company called TAT, and this is a demonstration of their facial recognition technology. So this shows you what is already possible in a laboratory situation, and what will become widely possible once the right laws are in place. So have a quick look at this video. It's quite short, but it gives you an idea of where